Live at the center stage of Barangay San Isidro, this is the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, the Grand Coronation Night. To start with, let us first witness the grand entrance of tonight's dignitaries, starting off with the members of Sangguniang Kabataan, starting with Honorable Monica O. Velaez. Honorable Lance G. Laca. Honorable Mika Althea Carter. Honorable Gandis P. Flores. Honorable Micaela Alvarez. Honorable Mary Joy Alcaria. Honorable Trisha Meneses. Our SK Treasurer, Honorable Michael John Dayundon. Our SK Secretary, Honorable Justin Glor. And our SK Chairperson, Honorable Gianna Marie Lear. Let us also welcome the members of the Barangay Council, starting off with Honorable Rodolfo Lucero. Honorable Juliet Cunana. Honorable Sheena Joy Soto. Honorable Carlito de la Peña. Honorable Abelardo Sosobrado. Honorable Peter D. Laca. Our Barangay Treasurer, Honorable Lourdes Co. We have Honorable Pedro C. Perez. And our Punong Barangay, Honorable Edward Frederick Yuma. Together with his First Lady. To invoke the Spirit of God in us tonight, may I request everyone to please rise for our invocation and remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the General Santos City Hymn.
Isang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinatanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pagaw, may hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin, luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya na pagkay magangin, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Ating pag-iwang ng buong galang, Sena Paulino Santos, kanyang talino, lakas at buhay, ito niya ibinuhos, upang lahat ng nanihirahan, panawin walay masisiyahan, sa ating lungsod na kung tawagin, kay General Santos City. Magaliw tayo sa liwasan ay magsaya maraming tao, mula pang nasa umaga sa bukani, pangabul kay nakikita sa taas sila, matutuman siya ng umulat dito sa timog o trabato. Takot kay inang, ay inang at mga tanong, kay dapat mamabukiri, nalagyan ang napulo niya at mga saging, ngayon lahat ay malulawan, Desyaron Diyos ng tipuli at laan, sa ating lungsod na kung tawagin, kay General Santos City.
Please be seated. And now, to formally welcome us all, we would like to request on stage our very dynamic Punong Barangay, Honorable Edward Frederick Humam, for his opening remarks. This year, Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 ignites with the fears you claim as the candidates step boldly into the spotlight with a striking fusion of glamour, power, and unapologetic confidence. Gone are the days when pageantry was simply about beauty. This year's competition dares to go deeper, celebrating individuality, elevating sisterhood, and redefining what it means to be a modern Filipina. Fierce, fiery, and fearless. And now, prepare to witness a fiery display of confidence, strength, and fearless femininity where every pose, every glance, every step tells a story that they are here not to blend in, but to stand tall, take space, and shine unapologetically.
Time demands a victory over struggle. We're fighting for the hallows, 'cause we're the saviors. Rise up for the fallen, beating for the broken. Powerless to poison, 'cause we're the
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all witness the 10 official candidates of Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 together with the OTS dancers in their grand production number.
tonight. We'll marry tonight. I'm gonna taste of my food, taste of my food.
Patria Verdios, 21, representing Purok Bayanihan!
Eve Amor Malaluan Susan, representing Camellia Homes.
Alexa Nicole Rosette Bretanya, 19, Porok Andrade!
Zaira Eve Zendico, 18, representing Malisino Bay Street.
Rhea Clear Igonia Monico, 18, from the joyful community of Barangay San Isidro, Porok Malipayon!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our host for tonight, Mr. J.M. Piloto.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Happy second Mais Festival Barangay San Isidro! Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 10 equally beautiful candidates right here competing for one important crown and title tonight, one of whom will be our newest Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. Scream for your best, let's go! Who do you think will win tonight? That's the energy I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We have witnessed our 10 equally beautiful candidates during their grand production number, competing, of course, for the most coveted crowns for this evening. I am J.M. Piloton and this is Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, the Grand Coronation Night! I know everyone here is becoming very excited as to who's going to earn their key for this year's competition. So without so much ado, let us now proceed with the announcement of winners for our special awards. Excited na ba kayo? Yan ang energy! Let's begin distributing our special awards right here. I am joined, of course, up on stage by the gorgeous Look at this. Like Cayo Peña, everybody. Thank you so much, Like. Our first special award will be given to the lady who was the sunniest personality all throughout the competition. This year's Miss Congeniality goes to the candidate from Purok.
Presenting the award for Miss Congeniality, we have Mr. J.V. Prado.
Our Miss Congeniality is... Who do you think? Camellia Holmes! Congratulations. Our next special award will be given to the lady who registers well on the camera and stood out during their headshot challenge by our brilliant fashion photographer visuals by Mapol. And the winner for this year's Miss Photogenic is...
Presenting the award for Miss Photogenic, we have Mr. Josh Feliciano.
Our Miss Photogenic is... Sarangani Holmes, Phase 1! Sarangani Holmes, Phase 1! Can you hear that scream right there, Sarangani Holmes? Grabe! They're going wild and crazy right now. Congratulations, ladies. There you have it, our winners for this year's special awards. Palakpakan natin muli ang ating 10 lovely candidates right here. Congratulations, ladies, and you may now rest backstage. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will be introducing to you our distinguished members of the selection committee, whom we all know will be having the toughest job for tonight's competition. Here are our judges. Our first judge, graduated cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy in 2016. Her professional journey began as a college instructor at STI College of Coronadal, where she helped shape young minds. She then took on a broader role as a regional coordinator for the Commission on Higher Education 12, Unifast Region 12, contributing to the promotion of accessible education. In 2021, she advanced her education by pursuing a master's in public administration, further equipping herself for public service and leadership. In the same year, she joined the Bureau of Fire Protection as a Fire Officer 1, where she continues to serve with dedication. She currently holds multiple responsibilities at the General Santos City Fire Station as part of the Intelligence and Investigation Staff, a line woman, and a member of the Public Information Section. Her dedication and excellence have also earned her recognition. She was named Miss Fire Basic Recruitment Course Batch 2023 to 2024 and Miss Spark at the 2025 Mr. and Miss Fire Olympics. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm and enthusiastic welcome to Neil Rose King Villaroya. Our judge number 2 is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology, BSCR, at Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Colleges, and passed the licensure examination for criminologist and police officer, senior police officer examination. He entered the police service on September 10, 2014 and was designated as a Community Affairs and Development PNCO for almost 7 years in a row. Awarded as a Best Police Non-Commissioned Officer in the field of Police Community Relations and Advocacy. Best PNCO in the field of Community Affairs and Development, thereby enhancing the police role in the community for third quarter CY 2022. Received a commendation awards in Medalya ng Ugnayang Pampulisya, whose initiative is to serve the public not only through conventional but also through intelligence solutions. Esteemed in the creatively application of video material in the song Oplan Kabalikat, which used as a background song in that station's campaign against illegal drugs, criminality, and terrorism. Best in Family, Juvenile, Gender, and Development PNCO during the 26th PCR Month celebration with a theme, Pulisya at Pamayanan, Barangayanihan sa hamon ng pandemya at laban sa krimen. Assigned at Police Station 4, General Santos City Police Office. Please welcome our second judge, Police Staff Sergeant Kirby Ramsel Q. Agno.
Just tell me what you want. Do you know what you want?
Our judge number 3 is a man of many accomplishments. He began making his mark in 2010 where he earned the titles of Hari ng San Isidro, Mr. Holy Trinity College, and Lakan ng Kalilangan, showcasing not only his charisma but also his dedication to representing his community with pride. He went on to claim the prestigious titles of Mr. Jensan and Mr. Prisaa, further solidifying his reputation as a distinguished and dynamic individual. Today, he brings that same passion and excellence into his professional life as a unit head at AXA Philippines, where he leads with integrity and expertise. In addition, he's a successful entrepreneur and the proud owner of Lavishe Salon and Aesthetics, a growing name in the beauty and wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Jevic Romero. Our judge number 4 is a dedicated scholar, currently pursuing her Bachelor of Arts in History at Mindanao State University. Beyond her academic endeavors, she has earned numerous pageant titles, including Miss GFI 2022, Miss Kalumpang Second Princess 2022, Miss General Santos 2022 Third Runner-Up, Ginoo at Binibining General Santos 2023 Second Runner-Up, Lady Vanguard 2024 of the Social Sciences and Humanities Department at MSU, Miss Kiamba 2024 Second Runner-Up, Miss MSU Sports, Culture and Arts 2024, and Miss Babe Bodies Babe 2025. She is also a proud musika babaihan performing artist, the ambassadress of Lush in the city, and works as a freelance host. Oh, I love that. And voice-over artist. Allow us to welcome Blessy May ng Batak. That's my friend right there. Hi, Bless. Beautiful. Our judge number 5 and also the chairman of the board of judges is a proud Notre Dame Loyalty Awardee. Having completed his education from kindergarten through college at Notre Dame of the Liangas University, where he also began his professional journey as a part-time college professor and a CPA reviewer. He holds a bachelor's degree in accountancy and a post-baccalaureate diploma in research and development management, which he earned from the University of the Philippines Open University in Los Baños, Laguna in May 2013. In May 2024, he completed his master's in business administration at the University of Immaculate Conception in Davao City. Professionally, he has over 8 years of experience as a finance analyst and team lead at the former San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation, the packaging division of San Miguel Corporation based in Tarong, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. He also worked as a warehouse supervisor at Coca-Cola FEMSA in the same locality. For 4 years, he served as a finance associate and supervisor at the San Miguel Power Plant in Malita, Davao Occidental. Since September 2018, he has been serving as the division head of the Barangay Budget and Research Division under the City Budget Office of LGU General Santos, where he provides technical assistance and leads the budget review for all the 26 barangays and the Sangguniang Kabataan of the city. In the academic field, he has worked as a part-time professor for around 8 years at St. Peter's College of Toril, Davao City. He currently continues to teach on a part-time basis at Notre Dame of the Liangas University, New Brighton School of the Philippines Incorporated in General Santos, and Enviro Green School of Technology in Katangawan, General Santos City. He holds professional licenses such as Certified Public Accountant, CPA, Licensed Real Estate Broker, REB. He also is actively involved in professional and civic organizations, currently serving as the Public Relations Officer of 2024 to 2025 and formerly the Vice President for membership of the Philippines Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Additionally, he is a member of the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary since 2022, holding the rank of lieutenant. With great pleasure, we extend our warm welcome to the chairman of the Board of Judges, Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary Lieutenant Alvar Pila Moste, CPA, REB, DRDM, MBA. Grabe naman yun. Palakpakan natin si Sir! Hi, Sir! Thank you very much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our judges for tonight's coronation of Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. I'm sure everyone is thrilled to know how our ladies will be judged accordingly. Listen very carefully, supporters, fans, handlers, everyone, judges. Here are this year's criteria which will become our basis in determining who among our top 10 semi-finalists here will make it to the next cut. Please watch this.
Our 10 official candidates will be judged based on the following criteria. Closer interview, 10%. Committee rating, 10%. Production number, 15%. Place to the tie, 20%. Preliminary interview, 20%. Evening gown, 25%, with a total of 100%. From 10 official candidates, they will be trimmed down to top 5 finalists, where all scores will go back to 0 and will be judged based on the final criteria. We have beauty, 50%, intelligence, 50%, with a total of 100%. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again our candidates for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Place It Competition.
I want your body. won't live without it. So turn up the party. I'm feeling naughty. Stay close to me, I'll be all that you need. Don't deny what you want, baby. I want your
Jewel is a strong advocate of mental health awareness who aims to address the urgent need of mental health challenges. Will this be her edge for serving the underprivileged? She is Miss Salangsang Village.
dancing in your eyes. I'm just gonna let it go tonight. I just wanna hold you close to me. Dancing in your eyes. I want your body. I want your It's getting hotter. The beat is louder.
Purok Bayanihan!
And I want your body. Stay close to me. I'll be all that you need. Don't deny what you want, baby.
A customs administration student who claims to have found her purpose through her volunteer works with Batang Star Philippines. Cliché as it may sound, but she still believes that ang kabataan pa rin ang pag-asa ng bayan. Once again, Miss Bayanihan!
I want your body. I want your body.
Miss Agenor!
I want your body.
A student leader and a tutor who aims to advocate for children literacy through reading and storytelling. She is a constant believer that when you teach children to aspire more, they will start to say their true worth. She is Miss Agenor.
I want your body. I want your body.
Miss Camelia Holmes.
I want your body. It's getting hotter.
Gail is a 21-year-old college student who hopes to raise awareness against all forms of domestic abuse. She hopes to break the chain of violence, to create a safe space, and to make every house more than a shelter and a home. She is Miss Camelia Holmes.
I want your body. I want your body.
Purok Malakas!
It's getting hotter.
Witnessing the silent struggles of women under economic abuse and society's patriarchal norms. Sharvani stands firmly for women empowerment through financial literacy and livelihood opportunity. She believes that a woman with plenty of cash is a woman with class. Miss Malakas!
I want your body. I want your body. I want your
Purok Andrade!
It's getting hotter.
A 19-year-old freshman student from Notre Dame of the Angas University aims to empower the parent of children with autism spectrum disorder. Amidst all those adversities, she is suppressing them all today. As she's killing the runway, Miss Andrade!
I want your body.
Sarangani Homes Phase 1. Juggling academic and employment ventures, Eliza is an 18-year-old working student who stands for the mental well-being of her fellow working students in the barangay. She believes that mental wellness is not just a privilege for some, but it is a right for everyone. Miss Sarangani Homes Phase 1.
I want your body.
Malacedo Homes Pastry.
The beat is louder.
A 17-year-old Zera advocates for economic youth empowerment. She plans on using this platform for the advancement of her purpose of providing livelihood opportunity and to help the youth become financially free. Miss Malacedo Homes Pastry.
I want your body. I want your body.
Puro Santa Teresita.
It's getting hotter.
Brgy stands strong for youth engagement through Media Arts. She plans on conducting mentorship and hands-on trainings on content creation, graphics designing, and filmmaking. She hopes to do all of this with all of her strength and stamina. Miss Santa Teresita.
I want your body. I want your body.
Puro Malipayo.
I want your body. It's getting hotter.
As a language major student from Mindanao State University, Reyes stands for raising awareness on the importance of child's literacy development. She plans on pushing the envelope by nurturing a culture of reading and comprehension. With her burning passion and determination, she is Miss Malipayo.
I want your body. I want your body. I want your body. It's getting hotter. The beat is louder. I know you want me, and I want your body. Stay close to me, I'll be all that you need. Don't deny what you want, baby. I want your body, all I desire. You real like the fire.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 10 lovely candidates in the ravishing place to the third. Palakpakan naman muna natin ang lahat. This is getting more exciting because at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, we will now be proceeding to the announcement of our corporate award winners. This year's Miss Tagum Cooperative is Camellia Homes.
Presenting the award for Miss Tagum Cooperative, we have Rolly Yamalon.
Congratulations, Camellia Homes. One down, more to go, but later on we'll be announcing that. Corporate awards, more to go later, in a little later, ladies and gentlemen. Still, the exciting is getting intense right here, ladies and gentlemen. And while waiting for some of the results, at this juncture, we'll be assessing our candidates' personality and wit as we head on with our preliminary interview. But like I guess, it's handing over one of our corporate awards right here. year's winner for Mikey Cafe is...
Presenting the award from Miss Mikey Bean Cafe, we have Honorable Michael John Dayundon.
Our Miss Mikey Cafe is... Sarangani Homes Phase 1! The winner for this year's Corporate Awards. Congratulations, ladies! Again, this is getting more exciting because at this juncture, we'll now be assessing our candidates' personality and as we head on to our preliminary interview. Here is the mechanics. Each candidate will have to draw one question or a question and will be given 60 seconds to answer it. In the event that you have already consumed your 60 seconds of the time allowance, you'll be hearing this chime sound and the microphone will automatically be turned off. All right. Let's begin with our first candidate. Please step onto the microphone. Good evening, candidate number one, looking confident, relaxed, and lovely tonight. What would you like to say to all your supporters right here, cheering on for you? What would you like to say to them?
I would like to thank everyone who came here to support me and my fellow candidates. Thank you so much.
So many massive support coming all the way from the audience right there. Here is your question. Pick a card. At talagang ninanamnam niya yung envelope habang hinuhugot. Alright. 60 seconds. In an era where women are celebrated as leaders and change makers, how do beauty pageants, where judging is often based on looks and a single answer, impact the progress of the women's movement? $60 seconds. Great answer. Beautiful answer. Thank you so much. Let's move on with our candidate number 2. Also stunning and beautiful, looking confident tonight. Sa backstage, alam ko sobrang saya mo. Excited na excited ka. Was asking you, sabi mo, excited na ako talaga, sir. You have a massive support coming from the audience that's right here cheering on for you. What would you like to say? Bet you're ready for your question. Pick a card, please. Here's your question. Throughout history, laws have served as tools to uphold order, safeguard communities, and promote justice. However, as society evolves, some laws no longer reflect the needs or rights of the people. If you had the chance to legalize something currently illegal, what would it be and why? 60 seconds. Beautiful answer. Good answer. Thank you so much, candidate number 2. Moving on to the next candidate right here. All right. Ma'am, good evening. How are you feeling tonight? Beautiful answer. She even answered the question right before I asked it. All right. This is your question, candidate number 3. All right. Miss Universe has taken bold steps toward inclusivity by welcoming transgender women, mothers, and removing height requirements. Do you believe Mutya ng San Isidro is prepared to embrace such progressive changes? And is our community truly ready to support or celebrate this broader definition of beauty? Once again, Miss Universe has taken bold steps towards inclusivity by welcoming transgender women, mothers, and removing height requirements. Do you believe Mutya ng San Isidro is prepared to embrace such progressive changes? And is our community truly ready to support and celebrate this broader definition of beauty? Congratulations. Good answer. Thank you very much. Now let's move on to our next candidate. Candidate number 4. Grabe, ang gagaling sumagot so far, ha? Good answer so far. Candidate number 4, good evening. How are you feeling tonight? What would you like to say to your supporters right here or anything else? All right, this time, pick a card here. Let's find out what your question is. All right. In today's job market, some say practical skills or discarte matter more than a formal diploma. What's your take on this viewpoint? And how can we design a system that bridges academic learning and real-world experience to open up better career opportunities for everyone? In today's job market, some say practical skills or discarte matter more than a formal diploma. What's your take on this viewpoint, and how can we design a system that bridges academic learning and real-world experience to open up a better career opportunities for everyone?
In this modernized society, I believe that practicality is as important as diploma. We have this such thing called as contextualized learning. As an education student myself, we are realizing and we are being taught about the word contextualized learning, where education, where students rather, are being taught practical skills and at the same time they are learning this at school. At the end of the day, it is important both diploma and practical skills because they will help us to be more well equipped in the realities of the world, and at the same time it will give us knowledge as future workers of this country. At the end of the day, we have to know the balance between the two. Thank you.
Good answer. Balance between the two. Thank you so much. Next candidate, candidate number 5. Candidate number 5, magandang gabi sa'yo. Batiin mo na muna yung mga nandito ngayon, lalo na yung mga sumusuporta sa'yo. We're all rooting for you to win tonight. All right, pick a card here. Let's find out what your question is. Here we go. Most of us are taught early on to manage our emotions by sharing and enjoying the positive ones while hiding for the negative ones. Either way, why do we still need negative emotions? Most of us are taught early on to manage our emotions by sharing and enjoying the positive ones while hiding for the negative ones. Either way, why do we still need negative emotions? Great answer. Thank you so much. Wow. All equally beautiful, confident, and well-spoken candidates here. Next candidate. Let's move on to our next candidate here. Hi, ma'am. Magandang gabi sa'yo. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you feeling tonight?
I am feeling nervous, but I'm also happy.
Para mawala ang nervyos mo at konting pressure, batiin mo lahat na nandito ngayon. Look at the faces right there, all cheering on for
Hello,
you.
Barangay San Isidro! And I would like to thank my family and friends who came here tonight and just enjoy the show. Thank you.
Wow. O, di ba nawala yung konting pressure mo? Alright, pick a card here. Let's find out what your question is. Here we go. In a world where power is often tied to physical dominance and loud charisma, women's ability to lead with subtle strength and sharp intuition can leave men puzzled. So if you had a remote control for men, what would be your very first command? And what message would you want it to send? In a world where power is often tied to physical dominance and loud charisma, women's ability to lead with subtle strength and sharp intuition can leave men puzzled. So if you had a remote control for men, what would be your very first command? And what message would you want it to send? Wonderful question.
As a woman myself, I am the ones who experienced, or I was one of the person who experienced and interact with the other men. And I witnessed how men disrespect other women. And the message that I want to make, or I want to command, is all men should respect all women. So we can all have equality and all of us can progress. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're all paying respect to everyone here. All right, next candidate. Let's move on. Congratulations for winning one of our minor awards.
Thank you.
How are you feeling tonight, ma'am?
Well, I feel a little bit pressure and nervous because this is my first pageant in a barangay. But despite of that, I just want to say thank you for my family who are watching lives, for my friends and special friends who are here, who's supporting me. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I can see the presence of your supporters right there. Here's your card. Pick one and let's read your question. Here we go. In the digital era, youth are often vocal on social media, yet less involved in on-the-ground initiatives. What sustainable approaches can transform online expression into meaningful civic and community action? In the digital era, youth are often vocal on social media, yet less involved in on-the-ground initiatives. What sustainable approaches can transform online expression into meaningful civic and community action?
For today's century or the 21st century, we are now in a high technology era in which a 4 years old child has a lot of exploring online. But as a young youth, we need also the help of our elder to guide us when it comes to social media. And with that, all of the youth will show or will discover a lot of good use and bad use. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Still a good answer. Thank you so much. Next candidate, step onto the microphone, please. And she's got that wonderful, beautiful hair, flower headdress. What would you like to say to everyone supporting you tonight?
I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me tonight. And I would like to thank my makeup artist, my tito, Mami Nok Nok, and to my tito Kabang. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Strong support system. All right. Your question? One card here. And your question is, if given the power to time travel, would you rather rewrite a moment in history or take a glimpse into what lies ahead? And what drives your choice? If given the power to time travel, would you rather rewrite a moment in history or take a glimpse into what lies ahead and what drives your choice?
If I were given a chance to rewrite a moment in my past, that would be yun na, yung pagiging
Time is up. Thank you so much. Still a great job. Thank you so much. Next candidate here. I say you can internalize the question and take your time while processing your answer. Hello, ma'am. Would you like to say hello to everyone here tonight?
Hello, everyone, and also I would like to take this opportunity to thank my family, my friends, and especially the Poroktan Santa Teresita for your overwhelming support. Thank you so much.
At meron silang tarp sa'yo dito, Santa Teresita. All right, Santa Teresita, ma'am, pick a card here for your question. And I would like to gently request everyone to avoid making so much noise so as not to distract our candidates from processing their thoughts and answering the question. Here's your question. In light of recent events affecting safety and security in general, Santos, communities are seeking a proactive approach to address these concerns. With rising concerns over safety in general, Santos, how would you, as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 candidate and symbol of hope, use your voice and actions to promote peace and build a safer, more united community? In light of recent events affecting safety and security in general, Santos, communities are seeking a proactive approach to address these concerns. With rising concerns over safety in general, Santos, how would you, as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 candidate and symbol of hope, use your voice and actions to promote peace and build a safer and a more united community?
As a candidate of Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 and also as an advocate of digital literacy, I would use my voice to advocate for digital literacy and bring my advocacy into a bigger platform. And I believe that each and every one of us has a right to feel safe in our own community. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that social media is one of the most biggest information contributor here in our society. And used my voice to influence everyone to post awareness and to engage with our community by posting awareness. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that a safe community is a community that has the biggest and most powerful future. Thank you.
Good answer. Santos, thank you so much. And our last but equally confident candidate here. Good evening, candidate number 10.
Good evening.
How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, waiting there, becoming the last candidate is really, pressure is understatement, really. However, I really feel so empowered right now and blessed because I am one of the beautiful and talented Mutya for this year. And if you would allow, I would also like to thank all of my supporters right now. My heart is overflowing with gratitude and it is beaming with happiness seeing you guys here, especially, of course, my family, my glam team, and my friends who travel all the way from different places just to see me perform here on stage. Thank you so much.
Very evident that you're beaming with happiness. I love your smile.
Thank you so much.
Ready for your question? She can be my co-host. Your question. As artificial intelligence rapidly transforms industries, many wonder whether it's a catalyst for innovation or a threat to livelihoods. With AI transforming industries at an unprecedented pace, do you believe it poses a threat to job security or serves as a tool for creating new opportunities? As artificial intelligence rapidly transforms industries, many wonder whether it's a catalyst for innovation or a threat to livelihoods. With AI transforming industries at an unprecedented pace, do you believe it poses a threat to job security or serves as a tool for creating new opportunities?
Artificial intelligence is indeed one thing that is rampant in our society nowadays. However, I believe it doesn't disrupt our future or our society. Because through this, people can have an easy life. If we know how to balance the artificial intelligence and the willpower of the people, the manpower of the society, I believe we can achieve a great progress. Because through that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to convey to everyone that everyone is a game changer if you know how to recognize it. So let us start promoting change and let us start leading the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Top questions, wonderfully curated, timely and relevant questions. But our candidates here delivered their answers very well. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our 10 candidates. Thank you so much, ladies, and congratulations for a job well done. That concludes our preliminary interview for this evening. Now, while we are buying time, let's hear a message of support from our Councilor-elect, Honorable Ralph Yumang. A big round of applause, everybody.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Nais ko pong batiin, ang lahat na nandito. Especially po ang ating barangay council members, honorable barangay captain, my brother, my kuya, Edward Frederick Jeprox Yumang, to his council, Honorable Rodolfo Lucero, Honorable Juliet Cunanan, Honorable Sheena Joy Soto, Honorable Carlito de la Peña, Honorable Abelardo Susubrado, Honorable Peter Lacap, and Honorable Pedro Perez. Of course, sa ating masigasig na SK Chairman, SK Chairperson, Honorable Gianna Marie Lim, sa kanyang SK Council members, sa lahat po ng department heads, especially kay Admin, former Kagawad Danilo Soto, sa Federation of Purok Chairpersons, headed by Mr. Wilfredo Buok, sa mga panel of judges po natin, sa ating mga uniform personnel sa Station 4, Mutya ng San Isidro organizers and staff, and Mutya candidates, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay araw, no, o founding anniversary ng ating barangay. Nung natanggap ko ang imbitasyon galing sa ating SK Chairperson, naisip ko agad kung anong talent ang pwede kong ma-share dito sa ating barangay. Pwedeng sumayaw, pwedeng kumanta. Ngunit mas pinili ko pong mag-speech na lang sa inyo. It is truly an honor to celebrate, enjoy, it's truly an honor and joy to join you tonight as we celebrate not only the beauty and grace of our Mutya candidates, but also the rich culture, unity, and progress of the people of San Isidro. 40 years ago, ako po ay isinilang dito, dyan sa Purok Malipayon. Tandang-tanda ko pa, nung ako ay teenager, itong ating barangay, ang barangay hall mismo, ay dyan lamang po situated, parang isang stage lamang po. Ngunit ngayon, napakarami ng mga subdivisions, napakaraming companies, napakarami na po ng tao dito sa atin. Malayong malayo na po ang ating narating. Ngayong gabi, ating pasasalamatan ang mga taong naging haligi ng ating barangay, especially po ang ating mga farmers. Sila po ang nangunang gumigising sa umaga, nagtatanim at nag-harvest para makakain po ang bawat San Isidro. Gayon din po sa lahat ng mga senior citizen, sa mga magulang, teachers, uniform personnels, tricycle drivers, mga magulang, lolo at lola. Bahagi po kayo ng kasaysayan ng ating barangay. Saludo kami sa inyo. At syempre, hindi po natin makakalimutan ang mga leaders na siyang sandigan natin sa lahat ng ating mga pangangailangan, especially sa public service. Tonight, we were all gathered to celebrate not just the past, but the future we are building together. Whether you are a student, you are a driver, or you're simply taga-barangay San Isidro, you are part of our journey. Kaya magtinabangay tayo. Padayon ta. Kaya ang Barangay San Isidro, solido. Tama po ba? To our Mutya candidates, you represent the spirit of San Isidro. Confident, compassionate, and committed to making a difference. Whether or not you wear the crown tonight, know that you have already inspired our community. Let us look forward to another more years of growth, unity, and joy of our beloved barangay. Happy 58th founding anniversary, Barangay San Isidro, and happy 2nd Mais Pet Festival. Sa muli, maraming salamat. Barangay San Isidro, mahal ko po kayo. To God be the glory.
And now let us all be entertained by an intermission number. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Mr. JC Arienza.
C minor, put it in C minor.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. Somewhere after midnight, in my wildest fantasy, somewhere just beyond my reach, someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. Where the mountains meet the heavens above, where the lightning splits the sea, I could swear
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome back on stage our candidates in their evening gown competition. Gowns designer, Jeremiah Mariano Ramos. Designer, Garvey Molinos Tirado. Designer, Kester Bilbao. Designer, R.L. Umarle. Lester Bilbao. Designer Jocelyn Yui Bondaon. Designer Jocelyn Yui Bondaon. Designer Letitia's Gowns by Lee and Omega. Designer Jocelyn Yui Bondaon. Designer Jarel Langrio. From glamour to a moment of musical delight, let us witness a special performance from a renowned local artist from South Cotabato and a tawag ng Tanghalan Season 3 finalist, Mr. Ryan Patrocinio.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Barangay San Isidro, hello sa inyo. Thank you so much.
Muntikan na sumuko ang puso ko sa paulit-ulit na pagkakataon na nasaktan ang ko. Mukhang delikado na naman ako. O bakit ba kinikip na naman ako? Pero ngayon ay parang magkaiba. Pag nakatingin sa iyong mata, ang mundo ay kalma. Ngayong nandyan ka na, di wag mong madali. Ikaw lang katabi hanggang sa ang buong kikuti. Di na magkahanap ng kung anong sagot sa mga tanong, dahil ikaw ang katiyakan ko. Hindi na ako bibitaw. Ngayong ikaw lang kasayaw. Kung merong mang kulay ang aking nagsisilbing tanglaw, ikaw ay dilaw. Di akalaing mararamdaman kung hindi ang iyakap ng panahon habang kumakalawit ang init at sinag ng araw. Mukhang di naman delikado, kasi para mong bigiti na naman ako. Kaya ngayon di na ko mangangamba, kahit anong sabi, hindi lang. Sagot sa mga tatlong, dahil ikaw ang katiyakan ko. Hindi na ako bibitaw. Ngayong ikaw na ang kasayaw. Kung merong magkulay ang aking nagsisilbing tanaw, ikaw ay dilaw. Diyan ka na, di magmamadali. Ikaw lang katabi hanggang sa ang buong kay pumuti. Di na maghahanap ng kung anong sagot sa mga tanong, dahil ikaw ngayong nandiyan ka na. Ikaw lang ang katabi hanggang sa ang buong kay pumuti. Hindi na ako bibitaw. Ngayong ikaw na ang kasayaw.
Before I'll proceed to my second song, maaari bang marinig isang malakas sa palakpakan para kay San Isidro? Thank you so much. But before anything else, I'd like to grab this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the SK officials, Sir Michael, for having me tonight, and to the rest of the people behind the success of this celebration. This time, I'm going to sing my second and final song. Ito yung pinaka-paborito kong kinakanta. Tuwing magsiserenade ako. A song from TJ Monterde with the song Palagi. I am Ryan Patrocinio, all the way from the city of Coronadal, feeling your heart with this wonderful song from TJ Monterde. Isang masigabong palakpakan. Here's a song for you. Ladies at the back, ready.
Di man araw-araw na nakangiti, ilang beses na rin tayong humihinti. Di na mapilang ang ating mga tumpuhan, away ba't di natin di na namamalayan. Eto tayo, ngunit sa huli, palagi babalik pa rin sa yakap mo. Hanggang sa huli, palagi pipiliin kong maging sa'yo. Ulit-ulitin man, nais kong malaman mo, iyo ako palagi.
Huwag ka matakot, lagay mo lang.
Kung balikan man ang hirap, luhat lahat, ikaw ang paborito kong desisyonan. Pag napaligiran ang higayat ng gulong, di ko magpapalit, hindi mo sa mundo. Eto tayo sa huli, palagi babalik pa rin sa yakap mo. Hanggang sa huli, palagi pipiliin kong maging sa'yo. Ulit-ulitin man, nais kong malaman mo, iyo ako. Sa pagdating ng ating lahat.
Sa akin ka tuloy.
Damay.
May favor ako sa'yo. Okay lang bang hawakan mo yung microphone para sa akin? Okay lang. Lapit ka.
Sa huli, palagi babalik pa rin sa yakap mo. Hanggang sa huli, palagi pipiliin kong maging sa'yo. Ulit-ulitin man, nais kong malaman mo, iyo ako palagi.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, para kay San Isidro. I am Ryan Patrocinio. Good evening po sa inyong lahat.
That was a smashing and powerful performance from our tawag ng tanghalan, Finalist, Ryan Patrocinio, gusto nyo pa ba? Mamaya, magbabalik si Ryan for a minute. Nakalimutan ng ating candidates. Kinilig sila kay Ryan. Mamaya, magbabalik si Ryan. Hopefully, para i-serenade tayong muli. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. We have here another award, one corporate award we will be announcing before we move on to our minor awards. Our winner for Miss Radyo Sincero is...
Presenting the award for Miss Radyo Sincero, we have host Sean.
Miss Radyo Sincero is candidate number... Number 4, Camellia Holmes. Congratulations. At this point, we'll proceed with the announcement of winners for our minor awards. Our first minor award will be given to the candidate who stood out under the scrutiny of our panelists during the project pitching and advocacy presentation held last June 24, 2025. And this year's Best Advocacy goes to Purok.
Presenting the award for Best Advocacy, we have Honorable Abelardo Sosobrado and Honorable Micaela Alvarez.
This year's Best Advocacy is... Agan North! Number 3, Agan North, Best Advocacy. Our next minor award is the Best in Production Number. And this Best in Production Number goes to Miss.
To present the award in Best in Production Number, we have Honorable Mika Cortez and Honorable Monica Pelaez.
Our Best in Production Number goes to Miss Camellia Holmes. Make some noise, Camellia Holmes. That's right. Our next minor award for this evening will be given to the lady who has shown us her winning group during the playsuit competition. And this year's Best in Playsuit goes to Miss.
To present the award for Best in Playsuit Attire, we have Honorable Rudy Lucero and Honorable Gianna Marie Lim.
Our Best in Playsuit is Camellia Holmes. Our next minor award for this evening will be given to the lady who has proven her wit and composure during the preliminary interview. And this year's Best in Preliminary Interview goes to Miss.
To present the award for Best in Preliminary Interview, we have Michael John Dayundon and Justin Glor.
Our Best in Preliminary Interview is... Who do you think? She is... Camelia Holmes! Number 4, Camelia Holmes. Our last minor award will be given to the lady who has shown us elegance and grace during the evening gown competition. And this year's Best in Evening Gown goes to Miss.
To present the award for Best in Evening Gown, we have Honorable Peter Lacob and Honorable Mary Joy Algaria.
And our Best in Evening Gown is... She is... Camelia Holmes!
Dale hasta abajo. Dale hasta abajo, dale hasta abajo.
The crowd right here is going wild and crazy because at this juncture, our official tabulators are done validating the scores based on the criteria given for the selection of Final 5. And the results are in. Now, Barangay San Isidro, who do you think among our top 10 ladies here will make it to the final cut? Who do you think? We will be calling names in no particular order. Let's begin with advancing to the next round of the competition is Sarangani Homes, Phase 1! Yes! Number 7! You still have a chance to taking home the crown tonight. Salansang Village. Still in the competition. Still in the competition is Akan North! Seven ladies here, 2 spots left. And one of these spots belongs to... Who do you think? Make some noise! Scream for your belt, ladies and gentlemen! Congratulations! Mali Bayon! 6 ladies, 1 spot remaining here. And this belongs to... Who do you think? This one is for... You got it right, Camelia! Thank you so much to our 5 remaining ladies at the back. To all our non-winners, still congratulations for doing a remarkable job tonight. Barangay San Isidro, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big round of applause for our Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Top 5. Congratulations, ladies, for making it this far. All right. The challenge isn't over yet. We are now down to our last phase of judging by another round of question and answer. Now listen. Our top 5 finalists will be answering one common question and I'll be reading it twice. Now this common question will be flashed on screen and they will be given 60 seconds to answer it. Again, in the event that you have already consumed your 60 seconds, so the time allowance, you'll be hearing this chime sound and that the microphone will automatically be turned off. Sarangani Homes, Phase 1, congratulations! Top 5! What would you like to say? What would you like to say to everyone cheering on for you? Top 5 right here.
I really didn't expect na makakapasok ako ngayon sa top 5, but ang masasabi ko lang is thank you, Lord, for giving me a chance.
Thank you so much, Lord. All right. Now, we shall immediately proceed with our final interview. We'll start with you, of course. And for the rest of our finalists for tonight, our staff will be assisting them in an isolation area so as not to hear our one common question. Sarangani Homes, Phase 1, are you ready for your final question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Here is your question, right here. One common question, 60 seconds. And this common question will be flashed on screen. This is the top 5 Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight? And why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? You have 60 seconds to answer the question.
If I were be given a chance to have the 18th SDG, it will be no corruption. Because corruption is still rampant in in this year, 2025. Instead of the budget that will be used for sustainability of the country, it is already used for useless thing. So if I will be the next Mutya ng San Isidro, I will use this I will going to promote this no corruption to the San Isidro for its sustainability and to continue to improve. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 7, Sarangani Homes, Phase 1. Moving on. Next up, we have Salangsang Village. Again, we have one common question here in 60 seconds. Let us have Salangsang Village. 17 goals in place. It's one of the most nerve-wracking parts of the competition, the final Q&A. Candidate number 1, Salangsang Village, congratulations for making it to the top 5. What would you like to say to everyone cheering on so loud for you?
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to become one of the top 5 finalists, but I am so grateful because God knows how much I prayed, how tired I was every day just to attend every practices, every ACAD session, and every Pasarela session. And I am so grateful, not just to God, but also to my friends who came all the way from Polomolong, Tupi, and other places just to witness this time. Thank you so much. And everyone who was here today, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much, Salangsang Village. You ready for your question?
Yes.
The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight, and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight? And why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? That's 60 seconds and one common question.
If I were to have the chance to add another 18th SDG, I would be adding none because I believe the 17th SDG is enough already. But if I were to have the chance to champion one SDG, as an advocator for mental health, I would be focusing on advocating for SDG number 3, which is good health and mental well-being, because I believe if you have a healthier mental health or mental state, you are able to strive and you have the chance to strive in our society, and you will be able to contribute, especially with our youth. As I believe this quote na ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan, and we should focus on these mental issues for them to be able to feel validated, especially with their feelings, and putting an end to the stigma about the circulating about mental health. And I thank you.
Thank you very much, Salangsang Village. Next up, we've got candidate number 3, Agan North. Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. Next candidate is Agan North. Ngayon pa lang gusto namin kayong pasalamatan for staying up late, cheering on for your favorite candidate. Thank you so much for making this incredible and magical celebration even more successful with all your presence. And of course, maraming salamat SK Council and the Barangay Council of Barangay San Isidro. Thank you so much. This is the second year of our celebration of the Mais Mais Festival. Next in the running is Agan North. And she won Best Advocacy. Agan North, congratulations for making it to the top 5. How are you feeling? Finally, it's the final Q&A right here.
Actually, I'm so happy because at first, I don't really know that I will going to be part of this. I am really busy, especially teaching young kids, and I really prioritize that because it's actually very close to my heart, and it is actually sad for me that sometimes I need to leave my class because I need to be part of here or practices or like sashing ceremony. And actually, one of the moment that I could never forget is when my student actually goes to me and said, "Teacher, bakit ka absent kahapon? Na-miss kaya kita." And then she started to cry. Actually, it is something that I am actually fighting for, my advocacy. That's why I truly focus on this, and I'm so happy that I won Best in Advocacy.
Your students must have been so very proud of you if they're watching right now.
I don't think so. It's already late.
All right, 60 seconds, one common question. You ready for your question?
I need to.
All right, here we go. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight? And why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? Once again, the United Nations Sustainable and Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight, and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition?
Thank you for that question. As your future Mutya ng San Isidro and as someone that celebrates second Mais Mais Festival, I would give us or I will create a program or a goal about farming sustainability because I believe that here in Barangay San Isidro, it is part of our culture, our agricultural sectors, and we should focus on giving them opportunities, especially that we are facing problems, especially with the access to modern technology that they need, and as well as that the prices. We should acknowledge this, and as well as that work together in order for us to create a legislation of policies that protects them. Because here in Barangay San Isidro, we should focus on this so that here in Barangay San Isidro, agriculture ay tunay na panalo. Maraming salamat.
Great answer. Great answer. Thank you so much, Agan North. Thank you so much. Wow. Getting intense right here. Next up, we have number 10, Malipayon. Where are the people from Purok Malipayon? Make some noise! Make some noise, Malipayon! There you go. I mean, the sash's name represents all the supporters here looking so Malipayon tonight for Miss Malipayon. Yes. Somebody screaming at the audience, she loves you so much. What would you like to say to them?
I
I love you more than you love me.
Congratulations for making it to the top 5.
Thank you so much.
Feeling confident now, feeling more relaxed?
Yes, especially that the staffs there was very friendly and they were really comfortable to be around with.
You're inside the isolation room and you hear nothing.
I hear nothing but the music that makes us dance.
Pwede ba natin malaman, anong music pinapakinggan niyo?
The music that was played there was the music that was played earlier during our production number.
I see. All right. That was kind of loud, right? You've got 60 seconds, one common question. Here we go. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition?
Thank you so much. As a Mutya, I would like to propose the 18th Sustainable Development Goal that entitled Eradicating Illiteracy Rate. As an advocate for reading literacy, I believe that it is high time for us to take actions to stop spreading this kind of inabilities. Because if we take actions, we can create a future that reads. We can create a future that improves progress. We can create a future for our children where illiteracy rate will no longer be an issue. Because as a Mutya, I believe that it is my responsibility to inspire others. And by inspiring others, I believe that this advocacy will create a change in the barangay San Isidro. Together, let us illuminate a brighter future for San Isidro, where it is not just a mere community, but it's a place that safeguards the well-being of the children. Thank you.
Just right in time, Prof. Malipayon. Thank you so much. Oh, just right in time. 60 seconds. Next up, Camellia Homes. People from Camellia Homes, make some noise. Next candidate here who made it to the top 5 is candidate number 4, Camellia Homes. Wonderfully curated question here. That's mind-boggling, but our candidates, our top 5, delivered their answer very well. Next is Camellia Homes. This is Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Final Q&A. Camellia Homes, good evening. First of all, congratulations for making it to the top 5. But not only that, pinakyaw mo kanina yung mga minor awards. So how do you feel? How are you feeling?
Wait lang. First of all, I'm actually out of breath because they played the music back there and I was dancing, and so I'm out of breath right now. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm just enjoying right now because to be able to enter top 5 is something that I could be proud of already. And so right now, I'm just enjoying the show. Yes.
Not only that you are so proud, but all the people from Camellia Homes cheering on for you are so proud of you.
Thank
right,
you so
Camellia Homes?
Thank you.
All right, 60 seconds, one common question. Let's get it rolling. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight? And why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition? The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, lay out a global framework for equality, sustainability, and human dignity, calling on both world leaders and grassroots change makers to take action. With 17 goals already in place, if you were given the opportunity as a Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 to propose an 18th goal, what issue would you highlight and why do you believe it deserves global and local recognition?
With the 17 sustainable development goals that we have, I believe that something that we need to add is evaluation of the goals. Because every goal has been researched, and I believe these goals are very promising. However, it is not being evaluated very well. And so that is why if I were given the chance to add another sustainable development goals, that is to evaluate each and every goal per year, because that is something that we need to look up onto. We have a lot of sustainable developmental goals, and we need to evaluate it in order for to keep it sustainable, and in order for us to see as citizens of this world to have transparency, to look at if these sustainable development goals are being implemented very well. That is all. Thank you.
Beautiful answer. Thank you so much, Camelia Holmes. Thank you so much. Wonderful questions, beautifully delivered answers. Ladies and gentlemen, Barangay San Isidro, a big round of applause to our top 5 candidates. That concludes our final question and answer round. While our tabulators are still tallying their scores, let us have another glimpse of one of our pageant milestones. It is our honor to bring you our reigning queens.
Mutya ng San Isidro 2024 Tourism, Miss Egan Dana Ansay. Mutya ng San Isidro 2024, Miss Julian Dugade.
they say is not the presence of challenge, it is the absence of faith. And throughout this journey, I've learned that when faith leads, fear fades. As I take this final walk, I do not just with poise, but with purpose. Being your Mutya ng San Isidro 2024 has been more than a crown or a title. It has been a gateway. It opened opportunities that allowed me to grow, to serve, and to speak for something far beyond myself. I am a proof that you don't need to win first to create impact. You just need the courage to keep showing up. On my final statement for the final question last year, I said, I've always been a first runner-up. And though those words came from a place of truth, they now carry strength. Because sometimes the most powerful lessons come not just from standing at the top, but from rising every time you're not. To my team, Ate Dadang, Ate Dorothy, my mentor, Sir Meleton, my family, most especially my mama. You are the brightest star, and I wish to be as half as amazing that you are. Also to my partner, you were my quiet strength. In my moments of doubt, you reminded me of who I am. When the noise got loud, you brought me peace, mentally, emotionally. You held space for me and gave me the kind of love that lifted, not weight. To the Sangguniang Kabataan and Barangay officials of Barangay San Isidro, thank you for believing in me and for supporting me, not just this journey, but the dreams of every young woman in our community. Your guidance and trust meant everything. And to every person who stood behind me and beside me, thank you. Your belief in me carried me through the quiet battles and the brightest spotlights. This may be my final walk as a Mutya, but not as a woman of purpose. I leave the stage not empty-handed, but full of stories, strength, and spark to keep going, wherever the waves of life may lead. Once again, this is Julie Antugade, your Mutya ng San Isidro 2024, and your Binibining General Santos 2024 first runner-up. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And now, to recognize and to express our deepest gratitude to all of the people behind the success of this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, we would like to request on stage our very active SK Chairperson, Honorable Gianna Lim, for some acknowledgements.
Sabi ni City Councilor Ralph Yumang kanina, hindi siya marunong sumayaw, hindi rin siya marunong kumanta. Ako din. Kaya mag-speech na lang rin ako. Tonight, we celebrate not just beauty, but community. The unity, dedication, and pride that define Barangay San Isidro. To our punong barangay, Cap Edward Frederick J. Yumang, to his wife, Ma'am Agnes Yumang, to the Barangay Council, SK Council, Purok Chairpersons, Barangay Employees, Department Heads, and of course, to our dedicated guests and esteemed judges, thank you for your presence and unwavering support. It is my honor to welcome you to the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, the shining highlight of our 58th Araw ng Barangay San Isidro celebration. Tonight, we not only witness beauty and grace, but also the strength, talent, and heart of our community. This event would not be possible without the dedication and teamwork of many. A heartfelt thank you to our organizing team, headed by Sir Jed Dalanoy. Maraming salamat po sa inyong sipag at suporta. Sa ating tabulation team from Golden State College of General Santos City, lalo na kay Dr. Warren Manilay. Actually, tinawagan ko po siya and sa walay pagduha-duha, nag-yes ka agad. Thank you so much po. And sa kanilang IT department, headed by Sir Baloyo. To the Mercado sisters, pride of San Isidro, and their supportive parents, Ma'am Mabel Mercado, thank you so much for being here tonight. We also extend our warmest gratitude to our esteemed judges, all our valued guests, all of our sponsors, and especially to all of our residents and supporters. Thank you for your continued love and participation. Your presence made this celebration truly meaningful. And most importantly, let us give a big round of applause to our 10 lovely candidates. You have all shown us that beauty is not only seen, but felt through your confidence, courage, and commitment to represent your different puroks with pride. Thank you as well to our Barangay Auxiliary led by SPO4 Gaspar Baser and Police Station 4 headed by Sir Abastillas for keeping everyone safe throughout the week-long celebration. Muli, maraming salamat and may we continue to our culture, our people, and our shared hopes for the future. Mabuhay ang San Isidro, mabuhay ang ating Mutya.
Thank you very much, Honorable Jana. But before we proceed with the awarding of our major awards, we would like to request our Punong Barangay Honorable Edward Frederick Yumang to be on stage. Together with our SK Chair to personally hand the plaque of appreciation to be given to Miss Kyla Marie Mercado and Miss Christine Kate Mercado for showcasing remarkable performances in the 2024 Jet Ski Racing Circuit, competing in national and international events across Asia, Europe, and the United States of America. Christina secured multiple podium finishes in the GSAB National Jet Ski Championship, including championships in the amateur women runabout 1100 stock category and strong overall placements, such as second in runabout naturally aspirated and third in expert runabout 1100 stock. Internationally, she earned top rankings in the Waterjet Pro Thailand Asian Championships and notably clinched the Women Runabout 1100 Stock Championship in the WGP Waterjet World Series 2024, achieving the prestigious Triple Crown. Meanwhile, Kyla Marie Mercado consistently ranked among the top competitors worldwide, finishing second overall in the WGC #1 Waterjet World Series 2024, with strong finishes across rounds in Poland, Arizona, and Thailand. Together, their performances highlight their statuses as leading figures in the global jet ski racing community this season. Truly, they are a pride of Barangay San Isidro. Let us all give them a well-deserved round of applause. also would like to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Mayor, Edgar Yuma. All right, we're not over yet with our appreciation here because Barangay San Isidro, SK Council and Barangay Council, it is my pride and honor to call in here up on stage the person behind the success of this event, our fairy godmother, the brilliant, the one and the only, our overall pageant creative director, Jeda Lanoy, of events by Jeda Lanoy. Direct Jeda. Ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan natin, Jeda Lanoy! We love you so much, Direk! Sobrang hectic, sobrang full pack ang schedule ni Direk. Sunod-sunod ang kanyang pageant projects. Thank you so much, Direk Jeda Lanoy, and this time for his message of support. Let us all welcome our Vice Mayor-elect, Attorney Ed Yumang.
Mayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Barangay San Isidro, mayong gabi. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Yan. Well, kung wala ang SK Chairperson at saka kanyang mga sangguniang kabataan, halili ng Barangay Captain Honorable Jeprox Yumang, 10 ng kanyang mga konsyales na andito ngayon, hindi magiging successful. How many years na? 58 years anniversary ng Barangay San Isidro. So mula nung tinatag ang Barangay San Isidro, hindi pa pinapanganak si Atty. Ed Yumang. Kasi medyo bata-bata pa tayo. Okay ba? Bata pa ba ako? Kasing edad ko kasi yung mga naga-pageant ngayon na Mutya eh. But nevertheless, we must be thankful that for the past 58 years, look what San Isidro now. This is the product. Ito po'y produkto ng mga niaging lideres o mga present lideres sa Barangay San Isidro. Apan kung wala ang mga constituents nga nagtabang sa pagpapaunlad ng Barangay San Isidro, wala tayo. Kaya palakpakan po natin ang mga lideres ng Barangay San Isidro. Gone are the days na ang nakikita lang natin, puro saging. Saging nga punuan. Kay kadaghanan nga nagpuyo diri sa Barangay San Isidro, trabahante man lang sa Stanfield ko. But look at now, dili na saging ang ginatanom, kung dili mga balay. Ang nakapuyo, profesional. Ang uban, ang nakapuyo, vice mayor sa barangay, sa lungsod sa General Santos. Congresswoman, diri sa Barangay San Isidro. We should be proud that the product of Barangay San Isidro is the fourth runner now in the leadership under the local government of City of General Santos. Because of that, I am very thankful of your support. maraming salamat po sa lahat ng suporta na iginawad at ibinigay ninyo sa amin, lalong-lalo na sa akin. Rest assured that the 3-year term, the 3 years period will be a smooth sailing leadership with the Vice Mayor's office and that the Mayor's office so that progress and development will always be pursued here in General Santos City. Kinakailangan maganda po ang ating relasyon nang sa gayon hindi maapektuhan at tayo, hindi kayo maapektuhan, hindi maapektuhan ang bawat mamamayan ng lungsod ng General Santos. As long as the programs and activities must always be founded in the welfare of the people of General Santos, and it must be within the substance and the procedural limitation provided by law. Attorney Yumang will always be there for the leadership of the good Mayor Lorely Pacquiao and that of the people of City of General Santos. Ngayong araw po na to, araw ng San Isidro, araw ng katauhan sa katawan sa mga taga San Isidro, kita maglipay, ugma ang anibersaryo gyud. Tomorrow, we will have a Thanksgiving, open pong Barangay San Isidro Tol. Come here, join us and celebrate for our success in Barangay San Isidro. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Mayor-elect Attorney Ed Yumang, for that very wonderful message of support. Barangay San Isidro, are you guys ready for the announcement? Are you guys ready? In only a matter of minutes, we'll be moving on to the most anticipated moment for this evening, the announcement of winners. And the tabulating committee is done validating the scores this time. Here are our top 5 candidates, by the way. Right here, quite really very excited for the announcement tonight. The results are in. It's in my hand right now. This time, we will be announcing the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 second runner-up.
This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 second runner-up will be receiving a bouquet and a sash. She'll be also taking home a cash prize courtesy of SK San Isidro.
This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 second runner-up is...
To present the award for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 second runner-up, we have Honorable Peter Lacop, Honorable Lance Lacop, and our judge number 1, Neil Rose Laruya.
Our Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 second runner-up is... Salansang Village! Candidate number 1, Salansang Village. Congratulations. Moving on, we will be announcing the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 first runner-up.
This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 first runner-up will be receiving a bouquet and a sash. She'll be also taking home a cash prize courtesy of SK San Isidro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 first runner-up goes
To present the award for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 first runner-up, we have Honorable Sheena Soto, Honorable Trisha Meneses, and our judge number 2, Police Staff Sergeant Kirby Ramsel Agno.
Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 first runner-up is Sarangani Homes! Number 7, Sarangani Homes! This is it. These 3 remaining ladies here will be crowned this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Tourism. Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan and Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Barangay San Isidro. Are you all excited? I shall now be announcing the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Tourism.
This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Tourism will be receiving a bouquet, sash, and a gift bag from Lavishay Salon. She will also be taking home a customized crown and a cash prize courtesy of SK San Isidro.
Mutya ng San Isidro Turismo 2025 is...
To present the award for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Turismo, we have Honorable Rudy Lucero, Honorable Pedro Perez, and our judge number 3, we have Chevic Romero.
This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Turismo is... Agan North! Wow! It's getting more exciting right now. Can you believe it? From 10, we're now down to 2 ladies here. Congratulations. Yes, requesting our 2 remaining ladies here to take the center stage. One of these ladies will be hailed as this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 and Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan. And if for any reason that the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 won't be able to perform her duties during her reign, the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan will take over. I will be announcing the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan first, which means that the remaining candidate will be our Mutya ng San Isidro 2025.
This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan will be receiving a bouquet, sash, and a gift bag from Lavishay Salon. She will also be taking home a customized crown and a cash courtesy of SK San Isidro. And for this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, we will be receiving a bouquet and a sash. She is also will be taking home a 5,000 worth of services and a gift pack from La Vichy Salon. Also a gift pack coming from Tito Telecommunication. She will be also the winner of Miss SNG Development Corporation and the winner of Miss Premier Palace. She will be also taking home a customized crown and a cash prize courtesy of SK San Isidro. To present the award for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan, we have Honorable Carlito de la Peña, Honorable Goddess Flores, and our judge number 4, we have Blessing May Nambatak. And to present the award for Mutya ng San Isidro 2025, we have Honorable Edward Frederick Yumang, Honorable Jenna Marie Lim, and our chairperson of the Board of Judges, we have Albert Lamoste, CPA.
Barangay San Isidro, I want you to scream for your best! This year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 Sangguniang Kabataan is our Mutya ng San Isidro Sangguniang Kabataan is Malibayon! That means this year's Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 is Camellia Homes!
We would like to thank the Radyo Sincero for providing a gift bag for our top 5.
There you have it, Barangay San Isidro, our newly crowned queen. Our Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 is Camellia Homes. Take your first walk as our Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. 2025, Camellia Holmes! Take your first walk as Mutya ng San Isidro 2025!
This is me.
What a spectacular evening! Our heartfelt gratitude to all our 10 lovely candidates. Indeed, you made the Mutya ng San Isidro 2025 heartbreaking, a great, breathtaking event. Congratulations to our newly crowned queens. Thank you so much everyone who stayed with us tonight. We would like to say thank you to the staff of events by Jenna Manoy and the Sangguniang Kabataan or Sangguniang Barangay, ang Barangay San Isidro. We also would like to express our deepest appreciation to our selection and tabulation committee. Once again, makita-kita po tayong lahat muli sa susunod na taon ng Mutya ng San Isidro. Ako po si JM Piloton. Magandang gabi at happy second Mais Festival. Thank you so much everyone. Anthony Gray, thank you so much for my makeup. Roger Arellano, thank you so much. Rocky Salona and Spa, thank you very much. Sangguniang Kabataan, thank you so much. This is Mutya ng San Isidro 2025. Have a great evening, everybody. Events by Jeda Lanay, thank you so much. Brett Jeda, thank you so much.
Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let
I'd like to make a special shout out to my friend right there, host Chan. Thank you so much. Yan Antopina, my friend, who is also watching right now. Kia, my friend right there watching, thank you for supporting us. SK Council, Barangay Council, and everyone who joined us in tonight's competition. Maraming salamat po. We will... Events by Jeda Lanay, thank you so much.
I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown a mind.
I'd like to request all our judges to be up on stage and join our top 5 candidates, our winners right here for the photo op. Our queens will be joined by our selection committee. Judges, maraming salamat for sharing and spending your time with us tonight. Requesting our SK and Barangay officials of Barangay San Isidro to be up on stage following our judges right here for the photo op, of course. Our SK Council and the Barangay Council, please join us here up on stage for the photo op. SK Council and Barangay Council, let's go!